Let's move on to the champion hurdle. Hurricane Fly short here at 6-4. I put it to Barry Geraghty. I was on a panel with him last night, and I said to Barry, would Grand Douay find anything when the old Shillelagh comes out? And he didn't sound totally convincing that he thought it would. I think it's between Hurricane Fly and Rock on Ruby myself. Who's my first victim? Thomas. Microphone, Thomas. Most people do by race 3 begin to get the idea.
Sorry, man.
What do you chat to Willie? Come on, tell us. Do you
regularly
about Hurricane Fly or about going down the pub later?
No, we wouldn't be mentioning horses now. We wouldn't be mentioning a horse anyway.
Right.
No, he doesn't talk to you about a horses. No, doesn't do that.
What do you chat about? What?
So we'd be talking about
we'd be talking
about the whole goings on of it, but we wouldn't, I'd never say, hey, is this that on today or anything like that,
It sounds like great chat you had.
Because he might take the next phone call. But,
as brothers, you sound really close and like
close enough.
Boy to boy, man to man.
We'll get back to this here.
Okay. Which is exactly what I'm going to do, Thomas. Good link. You're beginning to get the real grip of this stuff. Thomas says Hurricane, so we got the brother. What about the sister of the jockey?
I'm under the opinion, I think Hurricane Fly will win, and everyone, by all accounts, seems extremely happy with him, and I think if he can come back to the horse he was 2 years ago, which he has done all season, fair enough, he hasn't beat a whole lot all season, but he only can beat what he has around him, but he's done it in fantastic style. So for me, I cannot see beyond him. I think he's an absolute certainty.
Okay, thanks, Katie. Niall.
Well, look, I think Tom says it all there. Willie wasn't totally happy with him.
He didn't say anything. What do you mean he said it all?
That's because you weren't listening. You were looking.
I did. I heard him lots of words like Willie was happy with him and all that. Again, trainer talk.
Yeah, well, the trainer talk there was that Willie wasn't fully happy with him last year. He still finished third in the champion hurdle when he wasn't fully happy with him. He's been very impressive this year. Everyone seems to think down that direction of Carlo that he is fully happy with him this year. Willie has said it himself that he's happier with him this year, and if that's the case, I think it's a certainty. Yeah.
Okay, I'll come to Danny and Leon in a minute, but Leon's already talked quite a bit. My opinion with this is that when bookmakers don't want you to back a horse, it's best just not to back it. And my feeling is that bookmakers just, if we can't find amongst all of us a 6-4 shot in a week of racing that hasn't got an easier chance than Hurricane Fly in the champion hurdle, I'd be stunned. There are maiden hurdles, novice hurdles every day of the week where you've got 5-4 shot, 6-4 shot and the 20s bar the 2, something like that. I can't imagine anyone on the planet who wants to bet Hurricane Fly. That's not to say we don't hero worship him, we all love him, we'd all love him to win the champion hurdle. But if you want him to win the champion hurdle, you don't need to back him at 6-4, do you? It's just ridiculous.
Well, you took the piss out of me for not wanting to back Simon's League, and now you're telling them to not back something in the champion hurdle, one of the biggest races.
I'll take the piss out of you because you're just easy to take the piss out of. Danny, if you could, obviously Hurricane Fly is the obvious one you'd like to ride because he's in such good form and he looks so good, but is there anything else in there that has taken the Mullins' eye?
No, he's a steering job. Maybe on the day he'll drift more if Paul Nichols starts blowing his trumpet a bit, but he's a steering job.
Does like to blow his old trumpet. I think if you're having a bet, you've got to back the reigning champion Rock on Ruby each way. I can't see him out of the 3, and it's purely down to price. It's nothing against Hurricane Fly, who could easily win. Yeah, but that's with Boyle, you can get 8. So no problem. I'm just pleased to find a trainer who's so into the odds and everything, really. Thomas. It's confusing. Mullins everywhere. So confusing, aren't they? Everyone, Carberry, Walsh's, Mullinses, they're all into each other.